At the end of my speech, the audience will want to increase the amount of fat in their diet. Many people are unaware of how healthy fat can actually be to some people. The majority of people immediately assume that fat intake is unhealthy and bad for a human body. I have been doing research in order to share proper reasoning why fat can be a healthy eating option for some people. During my speech, I will talk about fat, explain how fat can be a healthy option, and explain how to go about getting the proper amount of fat. Just because it is called fat does not mean that it is unhealthy to eat. Grant Brinkworth and Penny Taylor say in their article, Why the Cicero Low-Carb Diet Actually Works, they say that there are three major food groups when it comes to nutrition. There are carbohydrates, fat, and protein. The FDA for the longest has said that you should consume as many carbs as possible and minimal protein and fat, but that is beginning to change. Sports Nutrition from Lab to the Kitchen by Asker E. Ukendrup says that people who need more fat in their diet would be those who are highly active and those with faster metabolisms. Athletes are the main vessel of people who need more fat in their diet. The human body takes everything that enters the body's digestive system, and turns it into sugars that help fuel the body. Fat produces the most sugars, which means more energy for the athlete. This can be dangerous because if left unchecked and unused, the sugars can become stable and build up. For those with faster metabolisms, the only way to know if more fat intake is needed is if the body seems to crash and get very tired and groggy 3/4 of the way through your day. More diets today are popping up saying that the amount of fat and carbohydrates should be much more even than previously thought, says David Radcliffe in Low Carb Made Easy. There are several foods that are high in fat that are also fit into many diets. For example, avocados, cheese, and fatty fish are just a few. With foods like these, anyone can be on almost any diet and still get the proper amount of fat needed. Now that you know more about fat, who should eat more fatty foods, and what to eat in order to consume more fat, I hope each of you will take these into consideration before your next meal. Just because the name sounds unhealthy does not mean that you shouldn't consume or that it will affect the body in a negative way.